Aula do Básico, lição 8, material 2. Wow, wow, wow! What's happening? Are you going to be the only student today, Mr. Mário Eduardo? Oh no, there's one more coming. I hope you're fine anyway. I know you have problems with your microphone, but I sincerely hope you're doing okay. Hello, Erica.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm very well. How about you?
I'm fine, thanks.
What's happening today? I think my reputation is kind of low.
Yes.
Well,
There is only Mario and I here.
yes, only you and Mario. Or everyone is running late. I don't know. Is it raining down there?
No, it's a sunny day. It's
Wow.
warm.
No, warm. So the weather has changed.
Yes. Tomorrow the forecast says the 31 degrees in São Paulo.
You're kidding me. It was
Yes.
like 15 a couple weeks ago.
No.
Wow. I guess summer is back.
Yes.
Yeah, no more winter time. Well, anyway, we have a class. I don't know about the other students. Maybe they're late, but we are going to have a class anyway, okay?
Okay.
So let's continue what we started yesterday. I think I remember where we stopped. Can you believe that?
Oh, great.
You see, I think we stopped here.
Yes.
So yesterday we were talking about the adverbs, okay? That is very easy to form an adverb, okay? Basically, you only have to add "li" to an adjective, but there are some exceptions. There's one more student coming in. Hello, Eric, with the K. How are you?
Hi, teacher, too.
Are you good?
I'm good. Thank you.
That's all right. So we are talking about how to form adverbs, and then we are going to see how to use the adverbs. So 90% of the adverbs are formed by simply adding "li" to the adjective. Only this. So you have, for example, quick, that's okay, the same of fast. The adverb is quickly. Nice, nicely. Soul, solely. Careful, carefully. Well, if the adjective, and there are many adjectives that end in able or evil, like horrible, what are you going to do? You just need to change the final E to Y, because you already have the LE or, okay? So you only change the E to Y, like regrettable, regrettably, horrible, horribly. Wow, now everyone is coming late. And if the adjective ends in Y, then what are you going to do? You change the Y to I and then add li, like happy, happily, okay? Heavy, heavily. And if the adjective ends in IC, see. Well, this is probably the most complicated. It's the longest one. It needs to change the IC to ICALLY, like economically. Okay? That's
Okay.
it. If you study this, you will never have a problem. But as I told you yesterday, and I'd like to say it again, do not memorize that all the words that end in "ly" are adverbs. A few examples are here. Friendly is not an adverb. And you can say, but teacher, friendly, ly. Yeah, but separate the ly. Think about the word friend. Friend is an adjective.
No, it's a noun.
Exactly. Understand? It's the same of lovely. Love is an adjective.
No.
No, it's a verb or is a noun. Lone, like lone, alone. Is it an adjective? No. Neighbor, you see, it's a noun. Elder is the comparative of elder, okay? So that's why these words are not adverbs. They are adjectives like elderly, neighborly, lovely, and friendly, okay? These are the most important. If you memorize this, it's perfect, okay? Now this part is a little more complicated, okay? So we need a little more attention, please. Let me see if I skipped many parts. No. What happens? Some adverbs have no particular form. Look at these examples. The adverb of good is not goodly. The adverb of good is well. Okay? And that's why there is a big controversy when you say, hi, how are you? Many people say that it's only possible to say, I'm well. I'm very well. It's not possible to say, I'm good. These people are wrong. Okay? It is possible to say, I'm good or I'm well. You decide. And why is it possible? Because the verb to be can be followed by an adjective. Good is an adjective and well is an adverb. I can also use well with the verb to be. Fast, on the other hand, has no adverb form. It doesn't exist fastly. I can say, for example, he is a fast driver, or he drives fast. It's the same. Very, never, always, often, still. They are also adverbs, adverbs of frequency, okay? Intensification, but they don't end in ly. So there are many adverbs. So observe this example here. She dances. If I want to say how well does she dance? She dances well. Or I can say she's a good dancer. When I use a good dancer, good is modifying the noun dancer. Okay? And well is not modifying she, it's modifying dances. That's the way that she dances. If I have an object after the verb, the adverb of manner is used after the object. For example, she dances. She dances what? Tango. How? Well. If I say she dances well tango, it's wrong. Okay? Or, of course, I can say she is a good tango dancer. She is a good tango dancer. Excuse me, which is exactly the same. Okay?
Okay.
So what we are going to see now are all the different forms of adverbs and where they are used in a sentence, because each adverb has a different position. So if it's an adverb of manner, what's manner? It's the way that you do something. Understand?
Yes.
Like she works. How? Fast. That's the way that she works. She works. How? Slowly. That's the way that she works. So, Erika, can you read this for me, please? The position of the adverb of manners.
They usually go in the end position. They sometimes read the example before.
No, read the position first and then you read examples.
Okay. They usually go in the end position. They sometimes go in mid position if the adverbs is not the most important part of the clause or if the object is very long. Examples. Okay. She ate quickly. She quickly ate her dinner and ran out.
Ran out. Ran out.
Ran out.
Oh, observe the difference here. In the first case, she ate. How? Quickly. Fast. That's the way that she ate. Okay? But in the second case, forget about quickly. She ate what? Her dinner and ran out. You see, I have a long object and another sentence. So if I use she ate her dinner and ran out quickly, you're going to have the impression that she ran quickly, but that's not the case. The case is that she ate quickly, understand? So you use it before the verb, only to give this idea. She quickly ate and ran out. Like a thin dog, as we say in Brazil. Okay?
Okay.
Understand this, dears? Understand this, Eric?
Yes.
Understand this, not Natalie. Natalie? Natalie, Marcia, hello.
Hello, teacher.
I didn't see you come in. How are you? Good?
Good.
So, if you say you're good, it's good. Pay attention to the adverbs of place. This is very important. Eric, can you read the position and then the examples of place for me, please? Yes.
It's okay, teacher. They usually go in the end position. They sometimes go in the front position, especially in writing.
Okay.
Example, can you come over here? Well, will be at the table there. Here she sat. Outside there was a small pond.
Okay. Observe that 99% the adverbs of place, they always come at the end of the sentence. Okay, for example, last weekend I went to Milan. Milan, in this case, was used as an adverbial expression of place. So at the end of the sentence, okay? All right? If I say, last week, no, let me change it. I went to Milan with my friend last week. That's not correct. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, I went with my friend to Milan, not I went to Milan with my friend. Okay? I have to use the adverb of place at the end position. or at the beginning in some cases. Like outside, there was a small pond. Okay? All right, understand this or no?
Yes.
Yes.
If you don't understand, please interrupt me, okay? Because sometimes you just keep saying yes, 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 but sometimes you don't, okay? Dirce, can you read the time?
They usually go in the end position. They sometimes go in the front position, especially if you want to emphasize the adverb.
Okay.
I'm
So,
flying. Sorry, can I
read.
hear it?
Yes.
I'm flying to New York tomorrow. Today, I'm going to clean the house.
Okay. Observe that when you place the adverb of time at the beginning of the sentence, usually you use a comma. Understand? Like today, comma, I'm going to clean the house. Tomorrow, comma, I'm going to the supermarket. Okay?
Okay.
Understand?
Like Portuguese.
Is it like Portuguese?
Yes.
Thank you, Dirce. I am going to be very honest with you. My Portuguese is horrible. Okay? I every time I needed to write a letter in Portuguese, I gave it to my wife because before studying to be a chef, she is also a lawyer. Okay? So
Wow.
she has a good Portuguese. And then she would read and make all the necessary alterations for me, okay? Because my Portuguese is no good. But on the other hand, on the
I
other
love
hand,
I love Portuguese.
yes, I think it's because you need to write a lot,
Yes,
okay?
it's my toe work.
Yes, yes. And it was the same case. She needed to write a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And in my case, on the other hand, I write a lot of things in English every day, okay? So English is more important for me, all right? Now, duration. Let me see. Marcia, did you run away?
Duration.
Okay.
They usually go in the end position. I'm not staying long.
Okay, very easy. Okay, frequency. We have already talked about the adverbs of frequency when we studied the simple present. So this is a repetition. Natalie, can you read that for us, please? I think she has no microphone. Or, okay, yes. So Erika, let's go back to you.
Frequency. They usually go in mid position. They sometimes go in front position. They can also go in end position. Always, ever, and never do not usually go in front position.
Oh, stop.
Examples.
Yes, just a moment, Erika, after you read
Okay.
examples. If you observe here, they go in the mid, they go in front, okay? And they can go at the end. So practically is all the positions. Practically, okay? What you need to remember is if you have an auxiliary verb to be, can, could, will, would, may, might, should, must, I use after the auxiliary verb and before the other verbs. Read the first, the second example.
We often have friends to stay. I usually get up late on weekends.
Okay, you see, we often have friends to stay. It's before have. Second case, I usually get up late on the weekends. Before get up. Now read the number 3.
I could never swim fast.
You see, it's after could. So let's generalize. If you have two verbs, where would you place the adverb of frequency? Hello, talking to you. When you have two verbs, where would you place the adverb of frequency?
In mid position?
No, between
No?
them. Between them.
Okay.
Understand? Like, I am always working. I have always been a teacher. So every time you have two verbs, the best position is in between the two verbs. Okay?
Okay.
Now, read the other example when the frequency is in front.
Sometimes she wore a woolen hat. We don't see them very often.
Yes, you see, here is at the end. We don't often see them. We don't see them very often. Okay, it's more emphatic when you put in this position. Now, what is not common? To use never I could swim fast. No, this is not common. Okay, I'm not saying it's not possible, but this is advanced English. When you use never or any negative word at the beginning, you need to do a lot of alterations in the sentence, okay? So we are not going to talk about that now. Later we will. Now, let's read the adverbs of degree. Can you read that, Deuce?
Really, very, quite often go in mid position. A lot and a bit usually go in end position.
Yes. When I say only a lot or a bit, not a lot of or a bit of. Understand? For
Yes.
example, Raimunda drinks a lot of cachaça. That's different. Okay? A lot of something. But if I want to say Raimunda drinks a lot, that is the intensity, that's the degree. So I use at the end. You can ask me, what about you, teacher? Do you drink a lot? Me? No. I drink a little bit. Okay? Yes, my wife compensates. It's very funny, very funny. We go out for dinner, and it's always like this. You know the macho society that we live in, okay? The waiter usually doesn't talk to the woman. The waiter asks the man for the order. So I usually know what my wife is going to order, and then I say, well, can I have vodka, caipirinha, or whiskey on the rocks, and Coca-Cola Zero with lime and ice, please? Okay. And then they bring the caipirinha or the whiskey. They give to me, of course, and the Coca-Cola to whom? To my wife. Always. And then we wait until he goes away and we switch glasses. Understand? And it's very funny because if she drinks 3 caipirinhas, they will bring and give to me the 3 caipirinhas. So they must think that guy drinks a lot. And I never drink, it's my wife. Okay? So, another thing important, I like her very much. Okay, I really like her. And it's interesting, Brazilians don't like quite. Do you remember the last time you used the word quite?
No.
You should use it more often, okay? Because very, as I read in an article recently, is becoming very repetitive. If you stop to think, sometimes in a normal conversation, you use 5, 6 times the word very, very, very. Okay? So instead of using, for example, she is, oh, Roberto, she is, oh, Roberto, she is very good at swimming. Swimming is long. Let's say dancing. Okay? I would suggest sometimes you say she is quite good at dancing. You can say, teacher, what's the difference? No difference. It's just an alternative, not to repeat. Okay, like, was it expensive? No, it was quite cheap, quite cheap. Okay? Like today I went to the supermarket and I bought 1 liter of extra virgin olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Of course, it's not necessary to say it was Italian, okay? But 1 liter of first quality extra virgin olive oil, and I paid €1.99, €2. If you convert, we are talking about 12 reais. This is quite cheap, understand? My wife that uses a lot of olive oil because she's a chef, she told me, oh my gosh, I pay almost 30 reais for half a liter. And I paid 12 reais for 1 liter. And I'm sure that the quality is better. Yeah. So it's very common in English to say, how was the hotel? Quite good, instead of very good. Understand? Start using this because it will be less repetitive. All right?
All right.
Okay. Warderson, are you already with us? Or you left? He left. Eric, let's read again. Focusing.
Focusing. They usually go in the mind position.
Mid,
Pardon.
Mid is the abbreviation for middle.
Yes.
Okay.
I think this.
Yes.
He simply walked out without saying a word.
Yes, he simply walked out. When I say the mid position, Eric, it's always before the verb or after the auxiliary verb. Okay?
Okay, before the verb.
The main verb or after the auxiliary verb. All right?
Okay.
Okay, now we have 2 more types of adverbs. Certainty or obligation. Certainty or obligation. And we also have a student that has just joined us at the time of reading. Hello, me.
Teacher.
Are you eating again or no?
What?
Are you eating again or no?
No. Now,
Can
no.
you, not now.
Yeah, not now.
Or not yet. Okay?
Yeah.
It is not very nice of you to eat in front of me, okay? Because I am very hungry at this time, okay?
Okay.
So can you read the adverbs of certainty or obligation and the position they occupy in a sentence?
Yes. Some go in mid position. Probably, possibly, certainly. Others go in the front position. Maybe, perhaps, or in end positions after a comma.
Okay, observe this. What is certainty or obligation? Like, is it going to be hot tomorrow? Yes, it will probably be very hot, according to Erica. That is a degree of certainty. It will be probably hot. Okay? Now, maybe it will be very hot tomorrow. Perhaps it will be very hot tomorrow. Perhaps and maybe is the same. It's just an alternative for you not to use the maybe all the time. Okay? Like, are you going out on the weekend? Maybe. Maybe. Are you going to drive? Maybe. Just for a change, use perhaps, okay? And what are the examples? Me.
It will probably rain. Maybe Nick will know the answer. Can I get you a drink or something to eat, perhaps?
What do you say, yes or no?
Yes.
Can I get you a drink or something to eat, perhaps? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Hello, I heard the laughing of Regina. Welcome
Yes,
to class.
teacher. Yes, I was in the another meeting.
But your laughing is incomparable, okay?
Yes.
I heard it, I knew
I'm
it was
sorry.
you. No,
I'm
no
sorry,
problem,
teacher.
no problem. I remember today was your beach tennis, so that's a very important meeting.
No, teacher. Another meeting of UFSC,
Okay.
the university.
Yes, of Santa Catarina. Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Now, this kind of question here, Regina, me, imagine that you sit in a restaurant or you sit in a bar. They bring you the menu. Are you ready to order? You say, oh, no, not yet. I'm just going to look at the menu. They wait and wait. If after 5-10 minutes you don't order anything, probably they'll come back to the table and say, excuse me, can I get you a drink or something to eat, perhaps? Okay, because you are just occupying the table, understand? So if you are waiting for a friend, it's better to say, I'll be waiting for a friend to order, okay? So they don't disturb you. Otherwise, they'll keep coming back to your table. Understand?
Okay.
And here in Italy, there is something very interesting. Have you ever heard about the Italian aperitivo? Or no?
No.
You can sit at a bar and order a drink. It has to be a drink, not a Coca-Cola. Okay, like in my case, I would be in trouble. I would need to go with my wife. Okay, so this is usually during the happy hour, but sometimes depending on the bar, they also serve aperitivo. They call aperitivo at lunchtime too. So you order a drink, an Aperol, spritz, or a glass of wine, or I don't know, a whiskey, and they bring the food for you to eat with your drink. You don't pay for the food, you pay only for the drink. Isn't it nice? And I'm not talking about peanuts. I'm talking about good things to eat. Understand? And it's called aperitivo. It's very common. Okay? You order the drink, you get the food. You order the drink, you get the food. Always finger food, okay, to eat with your drink. All right?
All right.
Regina, can you read the next type of adverb? Is to express your viewpoint.
viewpoint. They usually go outside the clause, often at the beginning. They can sometimes go in
Mid is the abbreviation
mid,
for middle,
middle, in mid position, especially in formal writing.
Okay, Dirce,
Oh,
this is for you. If you ever have to write something formal in English, okay, to express your opinion, your personal opinion, you can use it in the middle of the sentence. Understand? This is a way of writing more formally. But usually we put at the beginning of the sentence, like read the example, Session.
Personally, I'd rather not go out. This must, frankly, be the craziest idea anyone has ever had.
You see, it's in between commas. This must, frankly, be the craziest idea anyone has ever had. In between commas, okay?
Okay.
You,
Frankly.
yeah, yes, honestly, frankly, okay?
Okay.
Yes. And this, you could also say, for example, I would, comma, personally like to say that I'm against this proposal. Understand?
Yeah.
This is a formal way of expressing your point of view. Okay?
okay.
Good. And last but not least, we have one more. Evaluative. Let me see who else is here. Marcia, can you read that for us? Are you still here? Yes.
Evaluative. Yeah. They usually go outside the clause, often the beginning. Often at the beginning. They can sometimes go in mid position. In informal speaking, they can go in end position.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Unfortunately, I forgot my swimming custom. So I had to sit on the side and watch. We have stupidly forgotten these tickets. They missed the bus apparently.
They
Missed.
Missed.
Missed. Missed.
Missed the bus apparently.
Sounds like T. Missed.
Missed.
T. Missed the bus.
Missed.
No, not missed. Missed like this, Marcel.
Missed.
Oh, no, like this. Oh. Oops. The wrong place. They
missed.
Can you read it now?
Missed.
Yes, that's how they missed
the bus apparently.
That's how you pronounce. You spell like this. You spell like this, but you pronounce missed. They missed the bus apparently. Okay?
Thank you.
Teacher, custom is like fantasy?
No. In this case, is swimming custom. Is your bikini.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, I forgot my swimming custom, so I had to sit and watch. Clothes.
Clothes for swimming.
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, what happens? Nobody asked me, oh, teacher, what if I have like 3 different adjectives in the same sentence? And now, what's the correct position? There is a rule for you to remember. It's called MPT. It's not a movimento popular, trabalhista, or anything like that, okay? It's not a new political party. MPT means manner, place, and time. If you remember MPT, this is the correct position if you have the three adverbs in the same sentence. For example, I went, where? To London yesterday. Here I have place and time. I went, okay, by bus to London yesterday. Manner, place, and time. Okay? He played brilliantly at the concert last night. He played badly at the rock concert last Sunday. Brilliantly, badly are the adverbs of manner. So they are used after the verb, before the place at the concert, at the rock concert, and before the time, last night, last Sunday. Understand this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Pay attention. Oh, one more important thing. If the verb has an object, the adverb comes after the object. Usually, we saw that the adverb of manner comes after the verb. But if I have an object, it comes after the object. For example, we made a decision quickly, then left. I have the verb made, a decision is the object, and quickly as the adverb, all right? When there is more than one of the three types of adverbs together, they go in the MPT, as I told you. I don't know why I repeated this, maybe because it's important. You start off slowly in the beginning. If I say you start off in the beginning slowly, it's wrong. James played brilliantly in the game on Saturday. Okay? It's not good to say James played brilliantly on Saturday in the game or in the match. Okay, I use a game here because that's American English. I use a match here because that's British English. Okay? Warning. We never put an adverb, between the verb and the object. Okay? Like she plays well the piano. No, that's absolutely incorrect. She plays what? The piano. How? Well. Understand? She plays really well the piano. Wrong. I don't watch TV very often. That's okay. I don't very often watch TV. Wrong. Understand?
Yes.
And just to finish this part, Erica, can you read this next part, please? Evaluative and viewpoint.
Evaluative and viewpoint. Adverbs indicating the attitude and point of view of the speaker or writer usually go at the beginning. These adverbs are called sentence adverbs because they refer to the whole sentence or utterance.
Yes.
Actually, I think the meeting is on Wednesday, not Thursday. Obviously, we can't tell you the results, but we can give you an indication.
Okay. Understand? So these adverbs, they come at the beginning of the sentence and before a comma. Like Dirce said, that's also the same. Now, just to finish, Dirce, can you read the next part? Position with here and there.
Warning. Position here. If the subject is a pronoun, it, he, she, you, etc., it comes directly after the adverbs here and there. If the subject is a noun, it comes directly after the verb. Here she is, not here is she. There it goes, not there goes it. Here comes the bus, not here the bus comes.
A very common expression is when you are doing shopping and it's time to pay. And the guy says, for example, it's $20. Okay? Then what do? You get the money and you say, here you are. Okay? Or here it is. Okay? That's the best way. Not it is here. No, here it is. Here you are. All right?
All right. All right.
Okay, and only to finish this part, Regina, can you read the number 9, please?
There are some verbs in English called linking verbs that are not usually followed by adverbs, but rather an adjective. They are to appear, to prove, to be, to remain, to become, to seem. Don't confuse with seem.
Sim. Close your lip, sim.
Sim. Don't confuse with sim. Past participle of to see. To feel, to smell.
Feel.
Ai,
Feel.
to feel. To feel, to smell, to get, to sound, to go, to stay, to grow, to test,
Grow, to taste.
grow, to taste, to grow, to look, to turn.
Very good. Do you understand all the verbs in this list, or you're not familiar with any verb? Márcia? Me, Regina, Dirce, Érica,
No.
For me, it's okay.
Eric.
It's okay, teacher.
Understand all of them? I'm sorry, Eric.
Yeah.
What's your question?
No. It's,
Yes. Be careful with these verbs, understand? For example, if your wife is cooking or if your husband is cooking, you go there, you put your finger in, then you say, it tastes good or it tastes well?
Good.
It tastes good because taste is one of the verbs.
Okay.
Sometimes you get on the bus at 6 o'clock in the afternoon during the rush hour in São Paulo, and it smells good or it smells bad?
Bad.
Bad.
Yes, like, oh my gosh, especially when they raise the arms to hold, okay, then, okay, it smells bad. All these verbs are modified by verb to be, by adjective. And that's why, you see, I told you that big controversy that exists, and maybe some of the students were not here when I mentioned this. Many people say that it's not correct to say, I'm good, and you. It is perfectly okay. I can say, I am well with the idea of feeling good. Understand? I am well, no, I am well, Roberto. But many teachers, they say, no, you cannot say I'm good. It's perfectly okay. The verb to be is a linking verb, so it can be followed by an adjective. All right? Understand this?
yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. We can stop here. We'll continue tomorrow and we'll finish this part. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Teacher, thank you.
Have a wonderful
Thank you.
evening. See you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.